you do?
I am a land use lawyer.
Where do you see the future of law headed by 2030?
What everyone is talking about these days is AI in the law. I think we would all admit that there's a lot of tasks that lawyers do that are somewhat repetitive, could benefit from AI. Benefit both in terms of quality with appropriate supervision, as well as reducing costs for clients. It does likely mean that the industry is going to have fewer lawyers working within it as time goes on. But there is going to be a transition because there does need to be people that oversees AI right now. So it's really a tool to enhance our activities rather than an immediate detriment to lawyers out there.
What's one change happening today that you think will have a big impact on real estate over the next decade?
From my point of view as a land use lawyer, if you have a hammer, everything looks like a nail. The state really of California really has recognized that local zoning laws have put us in a really bad position with respect to housing. I can't have relatives come and move to the Bay Area to live near us because people just can't afford housing. And that's just like not cool. If only people in the tech industry and professionals like myself can afford to live in the Bay Area, it makes for a less interesting, less dynamic community. So, what's great in my field is that the state finally realizes that and have been enacting a number of laws that force local jurisdictions to build their fair share of housing. Not everyone has to build everything, but depending on the size of the jurisdiction, you are required to approve the appropriate amount of housing in your jurisdiction. That is worlds away from where we were 5 years ago. And we are already seeing being able to get housing approved in jurisdictions where previously we would not have even have attempted to get housing approved there.
If you could go back and give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be?
I always would want to emphasize to my younger self, do what feels right with respect to your career, not what you think you're supposed to do. And I've followed that my whole career, and it served me very well. And so I would, not to say I've told myself this already, but I do think that is something that I continue to strive by and live by, which is making decisions in my career that are right for me, not necessarily what I think others think I should do.